This here is intense wizardry. So many things have changed since last time. This is the tutorial area, which you load straight into when you open the game. Spells now come from boxes, such as this one. Thing about these boxes, though, if you open them, you do have a small chance of not getting a spell, but instead getting a shark. I'm not sure why. I thought it would be funny. Generation also works a bit differently now. It generates 3 distinct areas, which are separated by boss battles, which are currently terrible. And the 3 areas will have possibly different carpet colors and patterns, because colorblind people exist, and I don't want to distinguish anything purely by color. That seems like a bad idea. Let's talk about the inventory, shall we? This is the inventory screen that you have in this game. It has 4 separate regions. The top region here, where all my spells are, is the hotbar. This is where spells go. If you want to manually activate them, you can select 3 spells at the same time. As you can see in the top left of the screen. The fireball is the one which is first selected, the blizzard spell there is second selected, and the clock blocker spell is the third selected. These 3 spells are activated with the 3 different mouse buttons. If I use my left mouse button, I use the first spell. If I use my middle mouse button, the second spell. And if I use my right mouse button, the third spell. Which does slow down the snowfall. Good, I haven't tested that. The second region of the inventory, let me move around this one, is the bag, as I'm calling it. Spells here do not trigger, ever. You cannot trigger these spells, ever, unless you move them out. It's just a place for storing spells, I suppose. That's all it really serves. The third region, I think, is the most interesting, and it is these 4 side areas. Spells here will trigger under certain conditions. Spells within this area will activate when you kill an enemy. Here will activate when you hit an enemy. Spells here will activate when you open a box, and in the last column will activate whenever you take damage. This here is a fireball spell. It is new. I haven't added a description for it yet. So in order to demonstrate the activation of spells, here is a box. I have the firework spell in the box area, and I open the box and the firework comes out, which is beautiful. Health packs are also a thing which I think are new. I'm not sure what was in the game when I last made a video of it. Okay, what you just saw there is a health pack came out of an enemy and another one picked it up. I don't know if I like that. I think that's really interesting, and I haven't really seen that before, enemies able to use health packs. But I think it's kind of annoying, and they shouldn't do that. They should stop picking up my health packs. Oh, by the way, the blizzard spell is also new. It does more than just this effect. It actually randomly freezes and slows enemies, all of them. What you just saw me pick up there is the blue thing is something which I should probably go into now. One of these. Those are, I'm not sure what to call them, mana things. You pick one up and it increases your mana by 10, your maximum mana, so you can have more and you can spray out more fireballs or things like that. It's I think a good way of leveling up the stats of the player. In the Ludendare version of Intense Wizardry, I just had the stats increase automatically. That was kind of annoying, in the sense that you would get to a point where you cannot die. This here is also a health pickup. You pick it up, it gives you some health, but you need to pick up a health pack to then also fill up that health. So it doesn't actually benefit you for any amount of time. This here is a new enemy. I call it a D8. Every second, I think, it explodes, and obviously it can only do so many of those. And there's another firework. I'm going to leave that there, because I like fireworks coming out when I open chests. It reminds me of Risk of Rain. Oh, this is one of the boss rooms. This is the passageway in. You can see the gate here, which will shut behind you once you walk in. I'm going to not face the boss yet. I'm going to instead prepare. Ah, yes, this also is a... That's interesting. This is also a new spell. This is the Gemini spell. Hang on a minute. Let me rearrange that. I'm not sure where I want to put the full moon spell. I guess on hit. Okay. This is the Gemini spell. It is an offensive spell. I realized that most offensive spells are in the common category, which is denoted by this black, thin, unremarkable outline. Rarity of spells is something I'm taking rather seriously, and I notice there are no real offensive spells in any other category. So red outline is tier 2, green outline is tier 3. There are also blue and rainbow outlines, which there are blue outline spells in the game right now, tier 4. There are no functioning rainbow outline spells, although I do have one designed. I'm still not sure what the best way to defeat this boss is. I guess just dodge its attacks. Gemini is an interesting spell because it does a lot of damage when it hits, but it is hard to aim because you point in one direction and it will shoot projectiles either side of that direction. I don't want the enemies getting that health back, no thank you. Oh, that's good. That's a lot of mana. Speaking of mana, let's use some. Ooh, right, yes, when I get hit, it slows time. I forgot about that. So, from my perspective, I can tell that, damn it, that battling in this game is a lot more dynamic because of these passive spell slots. Because you're having in the middle of the battle time slowing down and you're getting faster, and why the hell is this not over there? And all that good stuff is happening. So you can see here also the different colour of carpet, which I really like. Also different pattern. These big 2x2 rooms are a lot smaller now, as it happens. Can I get both? I can! Aha! Very good. Good show. Good show. Yeah, these big 2x2 rooms are a lot rarer now. I want to embrace in this game the idea of things being very rare, which is why I have the idea of tier 5 spells, which at this rate, is that another 2x2 room? I think it is. Which at this rate, tier 5 spells are going to be a 1 in 10,000 chance. So whenever a spell spawns, there's a 10% chance to turn into a tier 2 spell, and then 10% chance more to turn into a tier 3 spell. So tier 2 spells have 1 in 10 chance of spawning every time a spell spawns, and I'm out of mana, damn it. And tier 3 spells have 1 in 100, etc. Until you're at tier 5 spells, which are pretty much always game changing, is the idea of them, although that is not implemented in really any design. But they will occur so infrequently that... Ooh, nice. They will occur so infrequently that they might as well not even exist. They're a little Easter egg for anyone who cares to play the game a hell of a lot, which I hope some people will. It will be quite heartwarming. So, I just picked up a spell. This is the Change of Heart spell. I'm going to put this on middle slot actually, because I don't really use the Blizzard at all. Let's put that there. Actually, Let's put that there. Okay, so the Change of Heart spell will turn an enemy against your enemies. So this particular enemy is now attacking the others, and when it's out of enemies to attack, that is the end. It will just sit there. If any more enemies do spawn, it will attack them instead. Except it will probably not find its way there, because this game doesn't have pathfinding yet. You can still kill this guy. So I can, for instance, attack him to activate my speed upgrade, which I think was wise. And again, we have the same boss. Oh dear. Let's see, I don't fancy being attacked by that guy, so... yeah. In the absence of an enemy to attack, he'll just attack to the right. So look, now he's having at these guys. That is overpowered, actually. That I need to change that entirely. I think you can get in the way of his laser blasts and they won't hurt you. Oh no. That hurts you. No. Okay, that needs to change. Right, time slow. Oop. Can I walk over him and yeah, I'll walk over him and don't take damage. Yeah, whatever. Wow, 2 of them. Currently, leveling up a lot of the spells doesn't actually do anything. Like, ideally, bloody hell, this blizzard is actually pretty good. Intense Blizzardry. I added another new enemy as well. This is the... damn it. This is the... I forget what it is actually. I've got the sheet in front of me. This enemy is the Draft. Which is only its name. It is in fact a mostly transparent landmine on the ground, and it only occurs in your 3rd area. That also has a chance of happening, by the way. You open a chest and another chest pops out. Whoa, yeah, there are drafts there. I'm gonna change a heart them if I have the mana. I do have the mana. Okay, so now hopefully this guy will go and exterminate all of the drafts for me. Ah, interesting. And they get frozen when they're on the ground as well. Okay, no, he doesn't. He doesn't know how to kill them. Okay. Yeah, you can see he's there on the ground, flashing all and that. This spell is the Magnet Sphere. What it does is exactly the same as the Magnet Sphere in Terraria. You shoot it and it zaps anyone nearby who happens to be your enemy. Excellent. This is also a new spell. This is the Cockroach spell, which turns an enemy into a cockroach, as you might expect. I have not got the mana for the Magnet Sphere right now. Do I? I do. Okay. There you go. That's what it does. Oh yeah, and enemies can pick up your things that increase your max health as well, because why not? So yeah, you do this. This isn't working for some reason. I have no idea why. I will look into that. I have been here. I have not been here. Let's see. Oh dear. Okay, yeah. That happens a lot. That drafts have very low health, but they explode on contact, so that's a lot of damage. I think I'd rather use Gemini in this situation. Oi, mine. You're not getting your hands on this. You can't even use it. There we go. So, wrong button. As you can see, here I have explored the entire floor. There is nothing left. I know that right at the end there's like the doorway symbol, which implies that there's somewhere else to go. There really is not. That is an error, which will be rectified at some point, maybe. So instead you are presented with this, which is a teleporter, which will send you to the next floor, and it will generate another one, and it will be, for now, all intents and purposes, exactly the same, but it will be harder. Same enemies, but harder versions and maybe different carpet colors. By harder I mean more health, more damage, that kind of stuff. I think armor as well, although it doesn't really help them if they keep getting frozen. Yeah, that guy took a beating. I'm going to whip out the Change of Heart spell, because I kind of want to see how effective these guys are against each other. Actually, I'm going to Change of Heart this guy, because last time I checked that didn't actually work. Yay, that works now. That's brilliant, so all I need to do is lure my enemies in here and they'll be destroyed by this guy. Bloody hell, it takes a beating. Also, he has bad aim. There you go, okay. Right now, for the purposes of demonstration, I do actually have the chance of rare spells turned up quite a lot. So there is that to factor in here, but I think that is about it. So I am actually going to show you what happens when you die. So I'm going to take out all of my survival spells here. And I'm dead. So this here is Limbo. When you die, you come here. And you have a short amount of time to kill this Joker, who, well, he freezes you. He has freezing weapons. Ow. Oh, you. Anyway, if you do manage to kill him, you get a health pack, and you will spawn back into the world with that health pack equipped, and you are able to carry on. If, of course, you fail to kill the double in time, as I will demonstrate here. When you die again, you will spawn in the same Limbo. So this has the exact same design as other Limbo, and it appears that the double does not respawn. That will have to be dealt with. But it is a perfect excuse to demonstrate what happens if you fail to kill your double. You of course die permanently. And it goes straight to regenerating the level, making a new level straight away from scratch, I think. And that doesn't quite work. You do lose your spells, but it would appear that your health remains the same. Yeah, this would screw over anyone playing this game. But I think that is about it for this game right now. This is all I really have at this point. I will be providing a download with this video, however, of the current version of this game. This is the end. Goodbye. Have a good day.